Very good morning. It's Penny Well, the Black Pen. It's going to be a great Friday. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm wishing you nothing but the best for today and for the weekend. Last night I went live on TikTok at 7 p.m. and I got a bit emotional. I was frankly drained from the day, having seen that I was trending on Twitter for joining Afriforum and a lot of the negative comments, and more importantly, for me, just being reminded of why I ended up or why I decided to stop being a black leader, why I decided to remove myself from blackness. It's pretty clear that a lot of people that have watched my content, that see some of my things, don't know me, don't know my content, don't listen to what I have to say. So they just obviously go on sound bites, which is obviously expected. It's normally what happens when we criticize so many other people. So here we are. I saw that my mentor and my partner, DJ Smoo, went on a live on Facebook yesterday, picking up on one of the things I spoke about, not last night, but the night before, on the importance of owning weapons and how black Africans had been defeated and had their land taken from them and been conquered because they had inferior weapons. And as someone who was anti-guns, anti-violence, anti-fighting, he found himself thinking a lot about, is it important for us to have guns? Because he says another video he watched was from Advocate Ike Khumalo, who was arrested, I think, during the looting protests as one of the instigators, apparently. He was saying, Ike Khumalo was saying something similar, saying, if someone broke into your house and was attacking your wife, your children, would you pull out a Bible? Would you pray? Or would you wish that you had superior weapons? So, I think my TikTok lives are something I'm beginning to enjoy, but I know last night's one was quite draining. Today's video I'm making because I want to inspire you guys. I joined Afriforum not because I'm a white Afrikaner, not because I'm a colored Afrikaner, not because I generally speak Afrikaans, not because I belong to a minority group, but because I wanted to contribute 100 Rand a month to some of the good work that they are doing. You can go onto their website, you can see some of the work that they're doing. You can also see that they have really, really great membership benefits. So some of that money actually comes back to you in benefits as well. I'd like to think they are non-racial, so they are open to anyone who wants to be a member, and they are willing to listen to any of your thoughts and opinions if you join them. But besides Afriforum, I urge all of you that are going to be watching this to please put your money where your mouth is and begin supporting the people and the organizations that you feel do good work. If you look at Imtiaz Suleiman of the Gift of the Givers has been doing amazing work in South Africa. Flood relief, a water relief, dealing with people that are maybe have been ravaged by floods, as what happened in KZN. Other places where there's poverty, where there's been natural disasters, etc., etc. If you believe in Gift of the Givers, please go to their website, sign up, see if you can donate some money, see if you can become a volunteer. Similarly, the Jacob Zuma Foundation is willing to accept donations. If you believe in the ex-president Jacob Zuma, you feel he was a fighter for black people, he was trying to liberate the black masses, put your money where your mouth is and donate to the Jacob Zuma Foundation. Andile Mngxitama and the BLF, who are saying black first, land first, have been speaking about how black people need to get their land back, etc., etc. If you believe in Andile, go and donate your money there as well. If you believe in Ian Cameron and Action Society and the neighborhoods that they are patrolling in the Western Cape, in particular townships, and this is for black people. Like, Ian Cameron's a white gent, but he's doing amazing work in black communities that he doesn't even live in. And just to contribute, to say thank you to him, to his team, or maybe to volunteer and to patrol with him, you can contribute 50 Rand, 100 Rand, once off, once a month, it doesn't matter. If you like Nhlanhla Lux and you believe you are leadership and you like to be president one day, put your money where your mouth is. Donate to Soweto Parliament. They are hosting their Olympics later this month. See if you can get involved, either as someone who's participating, as a spectator, as a sponsor, as someone who believes in what Soweto Parliament is doing, along with their patrol work, along with some of the ways they try and uplift the citizens of Soweto. If you believe in Tutuzane Zuma and you feel that he's going to be a future president and is amazing, go onto his social media platforms, DM them and say, I want to get involved. I want to volunteer. I want to, maybe if Tutuzane is working in Durban, what can we do in Johannesburg? What can we do in Cape Town? What can we do in Bloemfontein, etc. There are young people out there who have put their hands up and who are leading. There are people like Gates and McKenzie of the Patriotic Alliance putting their hands up and leading. You can get involved. You can put your hand up. If you've got a small business, say, look, I want to volunteer some of my small business services or goods to your cause. The cool thing is that if you do that and you get associated with some of these people, your business gets marketed. So it's a win-win for you. You're giving back, you're contributing to the person that you think is a great leader, and your business gets to be boosted as well. So it's not just about me and Afriforum. I've got a charity foundation as well, the Mamsi Foundation. We do soup kitchens, we do blanket drives normally in winter. We collect second-hand clothing and shoes. So if you want to get involved, you can contact me as well. And you can say, Pen, I want to volunteer. If you guys are doing a soup kitchen, I want to feed the kids. If you're collecting tinned foods, I want to do that as well. I want to send a shout out as well to a new mentor of mine and who's become a good friend, Lisejo Modise of Buntu Foods, who's been helping with the relief of Jagersfontein, where a dam burst and people's homes were lost. Lisejo's got a nature of giving back. And he says he gets this from his grandmother, who believed very much in Ubuntu and in giving back. He's about empowerment. He's about uplifting people. Of course, DJ Spoo as well. And the easiest way to support DJ Spoo is to buy a can of More Fire, or you can go and buy from wholesalers More Fire and then go and resell, and make money for yourself while you're promoting the brand. He owns his own foundation, the SLEF Foundation, the Spusiso Liope. I think it's Educational Foundation, I believe. You can join them as well. You can go to Leadership 2020 and you can get involved. They have a website as well. There are so many young people, male, female, black, white, colored, Indian, who are doing amazing work in this country. And it's nice for you to bash me. It's fine. Leadership comes with crucifixion. That's why the Jesus character is there. That's why Abantu Bigo was killed. That's why Malcolm X was killed. That's why Martin Luther King was killed. That's why Nelson Mandela was jailed. I understand that it comes with the territory. And I'm obviously willing to fight and push because I realize that this is important work. I constantly tell people, please set up community gardens. But you won't see that trending on Twitter when I tell people to plant their own fruit trees and start their own vegetable gardens at home or in their community. I tell people to get armed and to get weapons. You won't see that trending on Twitter when I tell people get superior weapons because your ancestors, your forefathers were conquered and their land was taken after conquest because of that. I tell people to educate themselves. The education system that we have in South Africa is very weak. We don't have skills training, so you need to acquire skills. Soltech, which is a partnership of Solidarity as a union and Afriforum, is doing skills training as an institution. People are angry. It's for white people. It's not. It's for Afrikaans-speaking people. And that makes you angry, but you don't realize that your institutions are English-speaking. It's not like when you go to UCT, when you go to Rhodes, when you go to the University of KZN, when you go to WITS. It's not like you're being taught in isiZulu or Venda or Tsonga, or Spedi. You're not. You're being taught in English. So when a group of Afrikaans people decide they want to build a skills institution in Afrikaans, you get angry because why? You want it in English. But English is not even your indigenous language. It shows the hypocrisy and the cognitive dissonance. So it's important that you put your money where your mouth is and you put your hands where your mouth is as well, and you volunteer and you get involved. There are great foundations. Shanduga, even though I don't like Cyril Ramaphosa, Shanduga's got its own foundation. They've got a doctor school. They have built schools. They have contributed to schools in this country. There are so many organizations you can join. There are so many organizations you can set up yourself. Take up the leadership of, or take on the example of Nhlanhla Lux and Duduzane Zuma and say, in my community, I want to be that. If you believe in Julius Malema and the EFF, why don't you contribute 100 Rand to the EFF every month? Nothing is stopping you. And then Julius Malema can grow the economic freedom fighters, and one day maybe they can run the country and they can nationalize the land and nationalize the mines if that is what they want and if that is what you want. It is up to you to take your money. It is up to you to take your labor. It is up to you to take your voice and to get involved in the people that are doing the good work on the ground. The more you whine and you go on Twitter and trade, you're just exposing that you're nothing but a loser. Nothing but someone who's just out there to whine and complain and will constantly be a victim while the rest of us are trying to do good things. I am a non-racialist. I'm willing to work with all good people, black, white, Indian, colored, Chinese, whatever you may be. As long as we are aligned on values and doing good work, I'm happy to work with you. I hope you'll have a blessed Friday. I look forward to engaging with more of you guys soon. 7 p.m. I'm on TikTok live. Going to be making more videos, I think, probably as the day goes by, because I want to keep unpacking this very, very important conversation. This conversation will not trend because it's not cool. What's cool is bashing Penn because he's a sellout, because he's begging white people, because he's got 6 kids and they need to eat. That's rubbish, and it's just you exposing your inferiority and your loser and victim mindset. And I feel sorry for you. I will not pray for you, but I do hope that one day you will wake up and you will see what the rest of us are trying to do, which is to lead and to create a better nation, including for you and your children, while you sit behind a screen and do nothing but complain and whine and laugh and bash. As a loser, let's get to work. Pin you all the black pen. Cheers.